All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's goDesana and Heart by Naturals Business Opportunity Overview. We are back to using the PowerPoint. Last week, we did the presentation live from Nashville, Tennessee, in the hotel lobby as I was checking into my hotel. But I'm back home tonight. We had an amazing event in Nashville. It was the Ignite Boot Camp, and looking forward to our next event in Las Vegas, Nevada in January, which is the Dream Fight for Your Dream uh, uh, Fight for Your Dreams conference. But if you're here tonight, want to welcome you to for taking the time to check out this information on creating the financial freedom you deserve. We do this every single Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and the YouTube, I'm sorry, the Zoom link is always one team, one dream, hangout.com. So if you are watching on Facebook or on Zoom, just comment where you're watching from. And if you're a guest and someone invites you here, make sure you tell them what you liked about the information. Find out how you can become a member of goDesana, Hartman Naturals, or both. And I want to thank you for being here tonight. A little bit about myself. I am a former insurance claims management leader. I was in insurance industry for over 30 years, all on the claim side. It was auto claims. I did some commercial claims, workers' compensation claims. But of my 30 years, I was in a leadership role for over 22 of those years. And recently, I was put in a position to where I no longer work in corporate America, which was my goal. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I got involved in network marketing, was because of the ability to replace my income, which I did that. And so so right now I am happily and gainfully unemployed. Okay, which is awesome. But I've been a consultant with the company since February 2019. It's been an amazing experience. I am a seven-figure earner here, and we have lots of people doing very well financially and health-wise, by being members of this amazing companies. Now, just think about this, guys. Think about going to bed tonight. Just imagine this. Imagine going to bed tonight and you waking up, okay, tomorrow and deciding I'm not going to work anymore. You submit your resignation, or you call it quits. How would you feel? What would be the first thing you would do once that day comes? Okay, just imagine that, right? And that is what this opportunity offers you to do. All right. Now, three questions most people have when they are introduced to this type of business. What is it? Okay, we're going to explain what we are tonight. Can I do it? Okay, we're going to show you. Most people have been doing this, but just don't get paid for it. And will it be worth my time? Definitely, it will be worth your time. And we'll show you why it is worth your time with our very aggressive pay plan, right? This is our income disclosure. I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us and not earn any money. We never guarantee people are going to partner with us and generate any income. We do have a simple system in place that people can learn it, do it, and teach it, that will speed the process up and make it simpler for them to earn income. But we never guarantee people will earn anything. Only guarantees in life are what? Taxes and death, right? Our medical disclaimer is simple. Your health is your responsibility. Informed choices start with education. We are big on providing education. The content in this presentation and in goDesana and Hartman Naturals materials are not medical advice and have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Always consult your healthcare provider for medical guidance before using any of these products, right? And so this is what I meant when I told you people do this every day but don't get paid for it. It's true, okay? Because people are always using a product, a service, or a restaurant, and use stuff every day but don't get paid for it. Okay. Think about this. Okay. When was the last time you made a recommendation for a doctor? Right. Someone needed a referral to a orthopedic specialist or a dentist. or maybe an auto mechanic, a movie, right? You saw, you liked it, you shared it, a restaurant, a store. We are always, okay, recommending things we like to people we know. Simple. Well, we don't get paid for that. Okay. Well, with goDesana and Heartburn Naturals, we show you how to get paid to buy, use, and refer these products and the opportunities. Okay. So that's how we know people do network marketing every day, but just don't get paid. We show you how to change that. Right. Now, we found out, okay, there are three things most people want. Okay. Good health. Okay, if you agree with that, you can comment in the chat on Zoom. No, good health, or you can type one, or on Facebook. You can type one. People want good health. People want more income, right? I know having more income is a lot better than having less income, right? That just gives you more power. And you can solve problems that require money to solve it, right? That's what more income can do. And most people would like time freedom. Okay, meaning that you're not forced to have to go to work, okay, and trade your most valuable resource, with which is your time, for a paycheck. Okay, so that's how we know that. So those are our three things most people want. Okay, and we provide, we provide good health, more income, time free freedom. If that's what people want, we offer that here. Now, this is our social proof slide. Now, I may need to update this at some point, but when we started sharing this, this slide, or this collage, the lowest, we were people who made $100, $300, right? And now, the lowest earner is at $2,500. Okay, and then some of the highest are over $1 million, right? Because Will's about to approach almost 2 million, right? And all of us do this part time. Okay, some people don't work anymore; they're not working this business full time, but we do this on a part time basis, and we believe in providing social proof, and we believe in the term that documentation beats conversation any day, and we have receipts to prove that, right? Right. So this business, right? This is only business model network marketing, where you can literally have a large income. Okay. You can help a lot of people. Okay. And you can also have a ton of fun doing it. Right. We just had an event in Nashville, Tennessee that concluded last Sunday. Was that September the 14th? Started Friday night. We had an axe throwing competition rather. Good meet and greet. Several people were there. People we see on the internet. Got a chance to hang out face to face. Some of the top earners in the company were at that event. And Saturday we had training all day. It was fun, right? Nice venue, and very emotionally impactful. People sharing stories, all kinds of stuff that happened there. And then on Sunday, we had an amazing excursion at the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee, taking pictures. Some people went to the zoo after that, and then we had a going away dinner. So to me, okay, if you're someone that wants to make a lot of money, you want to help a lot of people, and have fun doing it, right? It just makes sense to partner with us and whoever shared this information with you. So if you want to get started right now, hey, get back with the person that shared this video. Tell them you want to join us. Okay. Now, would it be okay if you could generate an extra paycheck outside of your current income source, or outside of your job? Would it be okay if you didn't have to work a job for 45 to 50 years of your life? Okay, for me, I worked. Okay, my total working years was about 35 years. All right, I started as a teenager. I was in college playing football, and I would work, during when it wasn't football season. Graduated college, entered corporate America, worked for 30 years of my life, over 30 years. Okay, and I found a way to not have to do that, okay, anymore. So I cut down my retirement by at least 15 to 20 years, guys. Right? Right. And would it be okay if you could stay out of the workforce forever? What I mean by that, excuse me, would it be okay if you could retire, okay, and not have to go back to the workforce because your retirement income is not sufficient to meet your monthly obligations? You can live a good quality of life in retirement. right? I see a lot of retirees return to work. Myself and Coach Seymour were returning the rental car in Nashville, and there was a gentleman there. He probably was 75, 80 years old, who was checking in the rental cars at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure that wasn't the plan he had for his life at that age, right? So it's good to have something that can set you up so you never have to go back to work again. Now, if you're like I was, okay, when I got started, when I heard about network marketing, I was skeptical. Okay, I thought only people at the top of the company made all the money. I thought you had to get in early, right, and get a special position to make all the money. Okay, and so when I joined, it wasn't necessarily for the money, it was to reduce my income taxes. And when I joined my first network marketing company, I began attending events to get trained on the business. I met people like me that joined right around the time I did. Some of these people were making more money in a week or a month than I made in a whole year. And these were people that had jobs. There were accountants, there were lawyers, there were stay-at-home parents, teachers, nurses, doctors doing the business and making great money on top of their salary from their jobs. And that changed my mindset to show me that if they could do it, I could do it too. Okay. And I was no longer skeptical, and I found a way to do it. Now, so if you're here tonight and you're still skeptical, hey, just sit back and relax, right? We're here to offer you one more option for your life as far as generating additional income. Okay, just hear us out before you're saying no. But it's okay to not take advantage of generating more income. Okay, you can keep living the way you're living, and living that lifestyle. That's fine. All right, our vision is this. We are bringing the power of plants to the people of the world, facilitating financial independence and personal growth worldwide. So we're not knocking medication. There is a place for it. Okay. When I was in a medically induced coma from a car accident 5 years ago, they needed medication to put me out. Right. And so, but once I got out of the hospital, I didn't use the medication, the pain medication, the muscle relaxer. I didn't use that. I used black sea oil and our pain lotion, right? And mind, body, and soul to reduce inflammation. So we are about introducing people to plants. And the thing is this, guys, if prescriptions really worked, okay, why do they have to prescribe them every month? Keep having prescriptions refilled, right? Isn't about healing the body. Is that what you want? We're also about facilitating financial independence. This is where you can put yourself in a position to where you can have the option of going to work and having another grown person telling you when you can take off work, when you can take lunch, things like that, right? Who likes that? Next thing is we're about personal growth, right? They say we are a professional and personal development program disguised as a network marketing program. We're really into leadership development. Okay. All right. Our mission is this. We're here to capture. Check this out. Only 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. Now, I haven't done the math, but I know that's a lot of money. And by the end of this year, that number is going to grow to $7.3 trillion. And we are going to capture 1% of that number. Okay. Now, what that means is many of you guys who are current members with us and who are looking at this opportunity, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of six figures or more. Right now, some people are going to catch a vision, going to run with it. You will see your business grow to over six figures a month, right? That's over $1 million a year, guys. That's how huge this the health and wellness in industry is, and we have products that are impactful that can't be matched, right? And they're not white label either. We manufacture our own products in house, right? Our motto is this: dream, fight, win. You must have a dream. Okay, you're willing to fight for, and as long as you don't give up and quit, you will come out with the win. One of my dreams was to be in a position to where I didn't have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning anymore. Okay. I've been working from home with my prior employer for the past 5 years due to the pandemic, but I still was on the clock for them. Okay. My dream, which took me from 2022 to through 2025, to no longer be employed. Now I work for myself. That can happen for you too if that's what you want. Now, since the pandemic, right, everybody needs a new way to earn money that works in the current economy. Okay, we have it. Now, remember during the pandemic, people were losing jobs or having their hours slashed on their jobs because customers weren't going to restaurants and we were social distance and we were quarantined. So people start doing gig work, right, to get paid in real time. Well, how it works here with goDesana and HBN is this: we are a product focused company. Okay, if products don't move to customers, nobody gets paid. So we have hundreds of whole plant household products. There's personal care products, and there's also wellness products, guys. And they're in demand, and they work. Okay. And so when your customer goes to your free website, you don't pay for any of the websites, you don't pay for the back office, but you're going to get received websites you share with people. When they order, the company is going to ship the products to your customers for you. All right. So they'll be your drop shipper. You never have to touch the products or carry inventory. And guess what's going to happen next? Your commissions deposit in your back office in real time. And you have the ability to transfer your commissions to your bank account or Visa debit card provided by the company. Right. I know for me, I have daily bills, right? My cell phone bill, that's a daily bill. Okay, I pay it once a month, but there's a daily charge for that service. There's a daily charge for internet. There's a daily charge for your electricity, your water bill, your gas bill. There's a daily charge for that, but you pay it once a month. Well, isn't it great to get paid daily, right? You get daily bills, get paid daily. We show people how to do that, right? So most people are already pre-sold on the opportunities we have here with goDesana and HBN. How I know this, and this is where, excuse me, I need you guys to participate. Most people, if you agree that most people want more income, type more income, right? And this is how we know most people are pre-sold on the opportunities we have here. I was doing some research, and it says, I think it was like something like 57% of Americans need income from a side gig just to make ends meet, right? So they're getting second jobs or they're driving for Uber, right? Or DoorDash, right? So if you want to make an extra $500,000 a month, right? Go drive for Uber or DoorDash or Lyft. If you want to make an extra $5,000, $10,000 a month or more, these are the companies you want to join. All right. So this is how it works. Between the two companies, we get paid for up to 14 different ways, right? There's our cashback program. There's our daily pay, right? There's weekly pay. There's also monthly pay. And did you know the average new car payment in America is $745 a month? The average mortgage, right, is $2,186. The average used car payment is $521. The average rent is $1,621. That's a decent chunk of change, and people struggle paying that. Well, we show people how to generate an additional income stream, right, on top of their jobs income that can take care of all that. That's how powerful these pay plans are. So these are the paths to wealth with goDesana. Now, the goDesana pay plan is another industry disrupting pay plan. The first industry disrupting pay plan is the HBN pay plan. Wait till you see that one. But the goDesana pay plan is simple. We have our cash back, right, up to 30%. We have our retail income. We call it our forever retail commission. Okay, so how that works is every customer you sign up, okay, as long as your account is active, every time they place an order, you're going to be paid a commission. It's 25%, okay, of the volume for the life of your customer. Okay. Most network marketing companies limit your fast starter retail commissions to say 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Okay. No, that doesn't happen here. Then there's the retail match, which is also unlimited. And then there's matrix income. We have the highest matrix payout in the industry. Okay. The company pays out 6% of the 3x12 matrix, okay, out every Monday. Every Monday that's paid out. Okay. And then there's a matrix matching income, right? So with HBN, this was the first industry disrupting pay plan, right? This was the pay plan that helped propel me to earning over $1 million part time, a lot more than my job paid me in the same time frame. Now, there's cash back up to 30%. There's a retail income. Okay, that's limited to the first 90 days of every customer you sign up, which is still great. There's a retail matching income. There's binary. Okay, binary. There's binary income. That's great, right? That's simple binary. The HBN binary does not flush at the beginning of each month, right? The HBN binary is a continuous 90 binary as long as your account stays active. And then there's the binary matching income, and then there's our true secret sauce to the HBN pay plan is the star bonus program, right? That right there pays out an extra $50, $75, $100, $150, or $200, right? There's 5 levels, and each time each grid is filled out, right, a new one will open up for the level you qualify for. So there are no limits or caps to the retail commissions, the retail income matching, binary match, the star bonus. No caps to that, right? That's pure residual income, guys. And then there are a few other ways we get paid. There's the additional bonus income. It's called the lifestyle bonus. When you achieve a certain rank, the company will pay you up to $260,000 a year. That pays weekly, right? Was what, $5,000 a week? Who could use an extra $5,000 a week just for being active and building your business, right? I don't know of any jobs that are paying an extra $5,000 a week. I don't know of any. All right. And then we have 2 leaderboards. Okay. And you can, if you are on both leaderboards, you can earn up to an extra $2,000. Right. So these are the paths to wealth with HBN. This is why I say the HBN pay plan was the first industry disrupting pay plan. All right. And so let's talk about these products. Most people are already pre-sold on the products. This is another participatory question. Most people would like to be healthy and live long. If you agree with that, just type it healthy or live long, right? Most people would like to age elderly and not elderly. Okay. For me, this is personal. My mom was 52 years old when she died from cancer. My biological dad was 51 years old when he died from cancer. I'm 56, have perfect health. Okay. I just elected to shop for health insurance today. They took my application. They asked me questions. Do you have a doctor? No. Do you take medication? No. Do you have any health issues? No. They were shocked at the age of 56. I'm not on any medication, have perfect lab results. They approved my application, okay, in 3 hours, guys. The agent who took the application was shocked it got approved so fast. Right. When I did my last life insurance policy update, they lowered my premium, my rate because of my laboratory results. Right. So we show people how to be healthy and live long here. And the great thing about what we have with the companies is about 93% of our members are customers. So that leaves about 7% are people who are building the business and earn income. So money's not being brought in by people who are building the business. It's mostly customers, guys. Customers. Oh, there is a money back guarantee with both companies. So check this out. You are already buying products like this. Okay. If you are already buying cosmetics, like we have these things called go-go sticks, which are going to take the internet by storm. If you get these now, there's 10 go-go sticks, and they have different uses: craving crushers to stop cravings, migraine relief to stop headaches, nausea relief to stop people being nauseous, sinus soothe for sinuses, allergy, focus fuel, right? We have seven of those sticks, and then we have 3 sacred sticks. There's frankincense for your immune system. There's spikenard to calm you, and myrrh to help you have confidence. Those go-go sticks, right? Essential oil nasal inhalers. They work in 60 seconds, guys. Right. Then if you're already buying laundry detergent or hard surface cleaner, we have non-toxic cleaners, right? If you're already buying deodorant, soap, tooth powder, toothpaste, we have that. Okay. We have bath bombs. We have hair serum, skincare serum. If you buy essential oils, which you're probably doing, Stop buying it from Target, Walmart, Costco, Walgreens, Amazon, the grocery store. Buy it from your goDesana store, just and black soil. So you're going to transfer your buying. Same with HBN. HBN has primarily supplements and superfoods with some personal care products, right? So if you already buying supplements and you want higher quality supplements that work without any synthetic fillers and no chemicals added to them, nothing has been added to them or taken away, so they're not adulterated. All you're going to do is stop buying from these other places and buy from goDesana and HBN. Remember, we manufacture our products. Okay, we source our ingredients and mix them together and make our own formulations, right, without white labeling our products like most of these other network marketing companies are doing. Right, there's one company that may make products for 10 different companies, all the same ingredients. They just change the label, guys. Right, so that's the difference here with us. Now you have two choices. Okay, you have you can say no, right, to joining us. That's perfectly fine, but okay, and you can keep life the same. That's okay. But you can also say yes and change your life forever. At a minimum, if you're not interested in earning more money, become a customer and get the laundry detergent, get the go-go sticks, right? You're amazing. All right, now the value you get by saying yes, okay, daily, weekly, and monthly pay. Can you imagine if your job paid you every day? At the end of the workday, they paid you. Would you go back the next day? Think about that, right? Next, you have access to world-class products, a professional e-commerce websites. You don't pay for those. Lead capture pages to help you grow your business. Check out the goDesana updated lead capture page. It's amazing. Then there's the bulk email responder tool in your back office. Comprehensive training. We just had a great training in Nashville, but we have additional online training that happens on Sunday and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right? Bonus training. We have a lot of that going on. And then $1 million training. Now, this training right here, the $1 million training, is not saying it's worth $1 million. It is. It's put on by members in the company that have earned $1 million or more here, not in their network marketing career. $1 million earners here. There's at least 3 of us, right? And then you also have access to a compensation plan. I like to call it FAB. It's fair, aggressive, and it's balanced, right? So if this makes sense so far right now, just message whoever shared this information with you, tell them what you liked, and get started with us. Now, the best system, that's what we call it, right? And the best is an acronym. System means save you some time, energy, and money. Well, this is a system. You're going to join us. We're going to teach you this. You're going to become a product of the product. You're going to educate yourself. You are going to show the plan, show the product, sign the people up. Then you're going to teach the people you signed up to do what you just did. That's our Cliff Note version of the best system. This is why we've been growing so fast, because people can follow systems, because those can be copied and duplicated. People can't be duplicated, but systems can. This is why you see in NFL, they have the system quarterback, right? Who runs, say, the West Coast offense. They can take that quarterback and put them into any system that fits their skill set. They'll do well. Okay. We have a system that works. Now, are you an A, a B, or a C? Okay. An A is the information heard tonight. It makes sense. You're ready to get started. A B is you have questions, but you're ready to get started. I was a B when I joined in 2019. I had questions, but it was free to sign up. Still free to this day. Or you're a C, you're not interested in earning more income, but would like to use the products. Okay, so you are already wealthy, right? You are financially stable, but you would like to age well, okay? Age wealthily. That's fine. So if you are a B, or C, what I want you to do is get back with whoever shared this information with you. Let them know what you liked about the information, and tell them if you are an a B, or C, so we know exactly how to get you started. So with that being said, I always like to let people know, once you partner with us, you will be in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And with that being said, I want to thank you for your time tonight. And I want to welcome you in advance to the goDesana and the Harbor Naturals and Greener Gangs family. You guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you next week. Bye.